Fine specimen of a defensive back at 6'3". First down and 10. Going to the air once again. Wide open in the middle of the field is Michael Hampton. Hampton still on his feet. He's going to go all the way. Make it 84 yards on the pass play.
Up and just getting back in the pocket. Those big guys up front protected for him. The lefty gets the ball off right before he's hit. But you can see right down the middle of the field, he gave a little move to Gene Williams and he stopped. Great run after the catch.
For the season. And it's a 3rd and 7 facing them now. Here's a pass inside. And once again, off to the races. Here we go. It's Michael Hampton once again at the 5. They're going to bring him down at the touchdown. They're going to call touchdown.
Well, that time Gene Williams came and walked him down. Watch Big 70 at the bottom of your screen set up. Big 70 coming at 6'8", 330, and he gets a booming block right there. And that's what you need to have to spring those long places. Terrence Stringer was the guy that got hit, and that's now makes Hampton off to the races. 2 huge plays and 2 catches.
As long as 39, this is well within his range. High snap, the kick is up through the uprights, and we have a 17-0 ball game. 17-0 our score as we start the second quarter. Atkinson going upstairs, and it's caught inbounds by Inglis. Boy, we saw him make some
can be a good football player. You tell kids that all the time. If you play multi-sports, this is what you do. Good throw by Atkinson of just getting it out there, and you don't see the body position between him and
worked for his dad full-time and then decided to go to play at Virginia Union, and they're happy to see him as Fitzhugh crosses the goal line. Touchdown.
No, Charlie, the interesting thing Coach Slater talked about.
Or I make that Virginia Union, rather. Play action. In trouble. The quarterback is chased down and brought down from behind. And coming up with the big stop. Some great people coming out of Tuskegee. Here's the quarterback, Atkinson, going left. Inside the 10, still on his feet. Touchdown, Tuskegee.
Tuskegee did a very good job, Charlie.
Here's Atkinson giving to Fitzhugh. Fitzhugh's in the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the day. A 10-yard run for Richard Fitzhugh.
Play at the Jewish Community Center back in the day. So I didn't realize he was going to be that good.
And sacked. On the defensive side, Devon comes up. 3rd down and 10. Empty backfield for Little. Under pressure. Devon has him. Ball is loose. And it's going to be Tuskegee getting possession. Trying to get it to Sean Bailey that time. Now Atkinson going up top once again. Under pressure. And he gets out of it. Somehow it is intercepted. Picked off this time as Levon Hyatt brings it back, so we have another turnover in the ball game, back-to-back. Not this starting first game that he's been in all year. The pressure coming on the quarterback, and somehow almost escaping, but not being able to get away that time from Tuskegee's Brandon Howard. Time this year that the quarterback has been sacked for Virginia Union. This is going to be a safety out of the end zone, snapped over the head of the punter, Wayne Motley, and it'll be a safety. 2 points added to the score for Tuskegee. Here's the punt now, and it's going to be returned by Mario Jackson. Jackson across midfield. Jackson is on his way. Dances to the outside, cuts it back, and brought down from behind at the 19-yard line. Finally, on the stop, Marquise Johnson. But when you look at how they spread the wealth around, I mean, he's 459. His quarterback had 506. And a touchdown is signaled this time. And it was the quarterback. Yeah, and Grand Valley's trying to poise themselves to get back into the championship game once again. The 2-time defending champs. He is wide open in the end zone. Touchdown for Tuskegee. Wide open in the end zone. We're talking about it as Jonathan Lesa, who's also the punter's first touchdown pass of the day. The other touchdowns have come by way of the ground attack, and he goes upstairs on this one, and that one was good for 28. Going to the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mitchell. Antoine Mitchell with his 2nd reception for a touchdown today.
Fence on top and up below, but he's still able to get that ball in there. Robert Moore on the top, Melvin Edison on the bottom. They can't cover.
In motion is Hampton. Little dancing, in trouble, still in trouble, and somehow got away from one man but couldn't get away from Kareem Anderson. Finally brought him down. There's been no scoring here in the second half of this ball game. Trying to set up the screen, and it's complete. And it's complete to Stephen Miller, who's in the end zone for a touchdown.
That's almost one of those no throws, because Kareem Anderson
and Stephen Miller. Look at the offensive lineman. It looks like they're going to hit him in the back.
Well, watch 99. He sees it. Look, he gets his hand, but he turns the other way.
He's face guarding, huh? Well, the playoffs are going full tilt right now. Here's a touchdown. Should be not there yet. Jason English with the ball at the 1-yard line. Rainey, presented by City, part of V-Week here on ESPNU. And again, the going is rough in terms of running, and they can't get into the end zone. Or did they call a touchdown?
He got in there.
They called a touchdown. State game in the semifinals next week, and that was the championship matchup a year ago. But there'll be a new player in the championship game this year. This one bounces off, and it still may not be picked up, and it still may wind up being Tuskegee's ball. It is at the 5-yard line. Tuskegee scored their last touchdown. They have the ball first and goal down to 5 here, turning the corners, and is Forney, and Forney's in for a touchdown.
Charlie, that was an awful tackle by Lavon Hyatt. When you're coming outside in, inside out, you got to stop the running back there. See, and that's a complete whiff.
This is 3rd down and goal, but they're snapping it at the 18-yard line. Here it is, touchdown, and it's Stephen Miller.
Now, the problem when you blitz
coming into this game on a receiving end, make this number 6.
They're bringing pressure, but you let that guy get behind you. You can't do that.
Darryl Asbury, their coach at Shaw, the Bears. And here's a pitch to the right side to Forney. Forney cannot get around the corner. They went for it on 4th down, and they're turned back on downs. Good defensive play by the Panthers of Virginia Union. Niles Rainey. 9 of 17 throughout the year in 4th down conversion. 53%. Here's the pressure. Thrown into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Philip Taylor. Boy, you're talking about pulling a Houdini trick. It's been a 13-point swing for Virginia Union, who just got the ball back, I believe.
It looks like they did.
They got the onside kick. It was actually fielded by one of the... That's all that matters for Virginia Union. 4 receivers left side. They're looking like they're trying to set up a screen over there, and they do have it complete on the far side to Cunningham, down the sideline, and Cunningham is in the end zone. Touchdown.
Cedric Ivory made... This was not his drive. He didn't get the onside kick. Well, and you're going to see here, Lamar Little looks down the field, and it comes down underneath, and no one there but Cedric Ivory. And he almost like he's playing two-hand touch.
Saw a lot of time in the spring, and here he is taking off and running with it, and finally getting across midfield. He may have fumbled the ball. It's going to the house. Touchdown, Niles Rainey. All they need is the point after. A fumble, and Niles Rainey picks it up.
And watch inside. He's running inside. Jakari Atkinson. And right there,
can you believe this? I mean, this was
Hurley Hempfield, who was hurt earlier with his neck, right there comes up and strips the ball, and Niles Rainey takes it back for 6.
Well, 4th and goal from the 22, and they convert and they score a touchdown. Here it is 2nd and 10 for Tuskegee, going up top. Caught! Jason English, he did it again.
Wow. Came in with 13 touchdowns on the year, and he shows you why. You know, he plays it right there and has one guy, but he goes up at the highest point. The guy that goes the highest usually wins, whether it's in basketball or football. It becomes a jump ball at that point. They trust Jason English.
They're looking pretty good if they can just hold on defensively. Lamar Little going back. Let's see the kind of pressure they put on him. He's in trouble, and he's sacked. All the way back to the 5-yard line, and no timeouts remaining. Talking to one of the defensive players. He's got to go into the end zone. Sack. That's a safety.
A lot of that was caused also by Michael Hampton, but this offensive line.
2-minute motion. This will be a flag. See, in the NFL, that'll be a 10-second runoff. And the quarterback goes down, and that game is going to be over.
Yeah, because they'll decline that penalty.
Yeah, the game is over. No time left on the clock. Can end. Legal shift. And the game is over. Decline. The final, 58-51. Tuskegee wins it to keep their perfect season intact. They go to 12-0 while dropping Virginia Union to a record of 10-3.